Hello, this is Bradley Clark from Resurgence Dev. Today I'd like to talk about formalizing economies on DLT. Our use case that we want to address is simultaneously formalizing the goods and services economy alongside the information economy within a refugee camp. Our project addresses the following sustainable development goals. Goal number 1, no poverty. Goal number 8, decent work and economic growth. Goal number 10, reduced inequalities. Informal economies of goods and services present many problems, among which are slow transactions, idle assets, and a power imbalance that favors bad actors. There's a number of problems with informal information economies. It's difficult to distribute information, idle information has economic and emotional costs, and there's a large power imbalance toward information hoarders. People who hide information actually use that as a lever against other people. Our proposed use case is simultaneous formalization of each. We set the information and goods and services on the same currency. We create an opportunity here for targeted incentivization and also create social pressure to counteract bad actors. The proof of concept for this that we've developed is called Ethique. I'll show a video in a moment. Each user is able to access a secure crypto wallet using a mobile browser. Ethique uses meta transactions to interact with DLT behind the scenes. That means there's no modals, no pop-ups, no extensions that need to be installed. It's very seamless. Our concept also involves posting. Interacting with, liking and boosting posts sends a small tip to the original poster. Posting always requires a small deposit. It's returned if an interaction threshold is reached. This way we cut down on spam. Transactions take place on a public blockchain. In our current case, we've implemented on Quorum, but any blockchain would do. The transaction flow across the entire region, whatever the economy is that's on Ethique, can be studied, and bad actors can be locked out or frozen out. And very soon, we'll be able to access all of the interactions that are available within the app via a text-only SMS interface. Expected outcomes here. First one, obviously, is increased liquidity in the economy. As soon as it is on the DLT, it moves much more quickly than cash. There's also an opportunity for incentivization. You can create targets of behavior that you want citizens to shoot for and then deliver additional aid to people who hit those quotas. There's also a new class of labor opportunity here. People who curate information that is valuable to others have a chance to actually make some money back from that. This can be a foundation for identity for people who no longer have a government behind them or documentation. They can build a visible track record of good behavior and being a good, upstanding community citizen. The final piece, and this is more hypothetical, but there might be an opportunity for long-term economic growth by enabling users to expose their Ethique holdings to decentralized investments around our ecosystem. Let's take a look at our proof of concept. It's called Ethique. First of all, any user can sign in, register. Now that we've logged in, we'll be accessing the DLT behind the scenes. So the user is logged into our secure crypto wallet that sits on a server, and our meta transaction engine is going to be locking all of the transactions that we see today into the DLT. Now, as we're good citizens, we can post a helpful update for our neighbors. Remember to cast your vote for neighborhood council next Tuesday. Submit. This will take a moment because we are dealing with the DLT. I've also posted a minor stake. You can see this is reflected in my balance. But as people interact with this post, they will return some of that value to me. We can also browse. We can take a look at other people's posts. We can interact with them. Oh, someone's telling me that there's a discount on bread. I'll like this post. As it's being processed, you can see that my balance has decreased. This user's balance has increased and their post is liked. That also affects their placement in the ranking algorithm, but that's a longer story. I can also send a direct tip to Gabe for this particular post. I'm feeling generous, so I'm going to send him 10. Again, this takes just a moment, but this is a full transaction on our sidechain that we're running. 10 tokens have been decreased. Say I want to buy something from Gabe. Well, I can now send him a fund specific to this transaction. All right, the funds transaction has succeeded, and you can see my balance has been updated. Soon you'll be able to interact with all of this through SMS. That's coming soon. I'd like to thank you for taking a look at our presentation and for getting to know a little bit about Ethique. I hope we can make the world a better place together.